The Weinergate scandal grows as new embarrassing photos emerge of U.S. Congressman Anthony Weiner. Hello and thanks for joining us here at CTV News Weekend. I'm Jacqueline Molchard. U.S. Congressman Anthony Weiner has taken a temporary leave but is yet to formally resign. Still, the pressure for him to do that is growing, especially with new photos surfacing online. They were published by the popular celebrity website TMZ, and they reportedly show Weiner in the U.S. House of Representatives gym, which is open to current and former U.S. lawmakers. It seems Weiner took the photos of himself with a cell phone camera in front of the gym's mirrors. In some of the photos, he's partially clothed or in various workout rooms. Reportedly, one woman did receive the photos. Now, the chair of the Democratic National Committee, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, appeared on NBC's Meet the Press this morning. She addressed why the Weiner scandal has become an issue of public trust.
Before it had been revealed that Anthony had not been truthful and that he was engaged in the conduct that he had been denying at the time. And once he crossed that threshold, acknowledged that he'd been lying, had engaged in conduct that is completely unacceptable.
So joining us now for more on this is brand and marketing consultant Peter Shankman. Peter, you think Anthony Weiner will and can survive this, even with these new photos?
Well, no, what I think has to happen in order for him to reinvent himself, what he needs to do is he needs to step down. For every day that he stays in office right now, he's killing any chance he has of ever coming back. And the reason being is that we are a society that loves to raise people back up after we've smashed them down and forgotten about them. Yeah. The problem is he won't let us forget about him because he's not going away.
So he needs to be smashed down a little more, is what you're also saying, though, right? Well, that he has to full out say, okay, I resign, that's it, I'm out of here, right?
The exact same thing happened to Eliot Spitzer, who stepped down and said, you know what, I screwed up, I'm going away. And 2 years later, he's back with his own cable TV show, and there's no doubt that he'll wind up in office again. We have no problem. The real problem we have here is that he did lie. And he lied, and he thought he'd get away with it, and when he was proven wrong, when you're proven wrong like that, you have to take your lumps. And he hasn't done that. What is a leave of, no one takes a leave of absence from Congress. You're either in Congress or you're stepping down. And he really has to, if he wants to move on and reinvent himself in a couple of years, the only option he has is to step down. Also, consider the fact that in 6 or 7 months, he's going to have a child. So even if, let's say, somehow this does blow over and he stays in office, in 7 months, the entire thing's going to be revisited again. He's making it very, very difficult for his colleagues to get any work done, and as such, they're turning against him. That's not the work environment you want when you have future political aspirations.
Well, what about if the ethics, investigation continues through, and, regardless of the outcome, I mean, what about just having that ethics investigation going on? How does that impact whether, if he continues on and having that investigation ongoing?
What we're seeing really layers of this story. When it first started, it was, okay, the guy doesn't know how to use Twitter. That might be stupidity, but we can't, he doesn't have anything illegal. Then there were words that he might have given PR help from his group, from his staff, to a porn star. That was, that story broke. Well, that could be an ethics violation. Now, if he's using government resources, his BlackBerry or the gym or things like that, to take photos and send pictures, that's using government resources and taxpayer money for personal gain. If that's the case, that's very much illegal. And if it is illegal and he broke the law, he doesn't really have a choice.
Yet he still has supporters. Are you surprised?
It's interesting. He still has supporters. The fact of the matter is he was doing a really good job before the story broke. He was in New York. A lot of people considered him the golden child, the next lock for New York City mayor. And when this story broke, again, had he come clean, when this first happened, this story would have had legs for about 8 hours. And he would have said, you know what, I screwed up. My mistake. And a lot of people are saying now, not only did he lie, he lied with this sort of really angry attitude towards the media and the public. How dare you accuse me? I did nothing wrong. And as soon as he said he was hacked, people in the internet community started saying, wait a second, you're not important enough to get hacked. Something doesn't fit here. And the last thing people are saying now is that, this is a man who could very well be on a political council to make laws about the internet, yet he doesn't necessarily know how to use it. So that's another real big issue. He really is, at this point, if he wants to save his career in any capacity, the only thing he really can do is step down and sort of go away for a while.
And you don't think he's a sex addict? You think he's an exhibitionist?
Someone asked me, is this a sex? If it's a sex problem, it's a sex problem without the sex. That's number one. If it's not a Facebook problem or Twitter problem or social media problem, a lot of people have said it's a stupidity problem. There are just certain things you don't do because anything you put on the internet, it doesn't matter how private you have them, there is no security setting in the world that can compete with stupid.
Okay, so we'll see where this goes. Peter Shankman is a brand and marketing consultant joining us from New York. Thanks.
My pleasure.